Well, there's a strategy in place to protect West Michigan's spotted turtle just a few days before World Turtle Day on Saturday. And joining us now to talk a little bit more about what's in the works is Mariah Malone, the events coordinator, and Bill Flanagan, the conservation manager at John Ball Zoo. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
And, of course, a spotted turtle joining us as well.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about why the conservation efforts are focusing on the spotted turtle. Tell us about that situation in West Michigan.
Sure. Well, spotted turtles are threatened in the state of Michigan, and they're a turtle that we don't know a ton about where they live in Michigan and how many are out there. So we're partnering with Michigan Natural Features Inventory to help them figure out where that is, and that's really important first step for building those conservation strategies you mentioned. You know, finding out what the populations are like and where they live.
Okay, so you're going to have, it sounds like 8 different sites. Mm-hmm. And what will be some of the things that you're focusing on at those 8 sites?
So we are setting out traps that don't hurt the turtles. They just hold them till we can get there. And we check them every day. And when we find a turtle, we'll measure it and weigh it. We'll give it some notches that don't hurt them in their shell, so we can tell how many individuals there are, and we can count them. Sometimes we'll draw blood for a conservation genetics project that's going on with this, and then we turn them loose exactly where we found them.
Oh, interesting. So why the spotted turtle then, of what we've decided to focus on? Why the spotted turtle?
Well, the conservation program at the John Ball Zoo is actually focused on 4 rare turtles in Michigan, and the spotted turtle is the one we're working on right now because they're an early season turtle. They are the one that's threatened and probably the one that's doing not as well as the others. They are a shallow wetland species. They don't move around a lot, so they've really been hit hard by fragmentation and the loss of wetland habitat. So we want to find out what's going on and what we can do to help them.
There you go. So once you do receive this data, what do you plan to do? What's the strategy at that point?
So we're working on a couple of projects where we're looking at head starting and if that would be good for spotted turtles, which is raising the little ones in captivity till they're not as susceptible to raccoon predation, protecting their nests. Raccoons, even though they're a natural animal, there's a lot more of them than there used to be, and they can be a big threat to the nests and the little guys. And we're also looking at doing some telemetry to find out where they go and how they move about the habitat and what size populations they're supposed to have. So.
Okay, so a lot. Yeah, a lot of information. Yeah. And it's World Turtle Day on Saturday. So tell us what's going on at John Ball Zoo.
So we're really excited to celebrate these little animals. So we're very excited to have everyone come out. We have some performances that people can see live. So we have Pangea Steel Drum Band will be performing. Nice. You'll get to be able to see Pacific Island dancers. We also have Mazine the sea turtle from WIMI will be stopping by. So we'll have a performance from her singer, who is Michaela Prue. So we'll have everyone coming on out, a lot of things to celebrate, and then also you'll be able to stop by any of our turtle booths. So the John Ball Zoo will have our own booths going on, so that way you can see and talk to someone and get to know a little bit more about all the individual turtles and get to learn more about them in a fun and exciting way. So we'll have lots of activities going on.
Well, it sounds like fun. Yeah. What can people do to help out the spotted turtle with, is there anything that people can do?
There's a lot that people can do. The spotted turtle, because it's little and cute, is a subject to the pet trade, which, you know, is very tempting, but these guys, you know, when you take them out of the wild, then they're not reproducing in the wild. That can have a huge impact. So if you care, leave it there, we like to say. Helping turtles across the road. Turtles have to cross roads to find the different wetlands that they live in, and they're not really suited for getting across the road quickly. Right. So if you see them, if you can do it safely, move them in the direction they're heading and leave them pretty much as close to where you found them as you can. There's also citizen science. We're working on building a citizen science programs where you can document where you find turtles crossing the roads, and that'll give us an idea where the problem areas are, and maybe we can do some conservation action with that. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources has a HERP mapper, or a HERP, look at the reptiles and amphibians of Michigan project on iNaturalist, and if you go looking for that, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources Reptile and Amphibian Survey project on that. You can report your sightings, and that's really helpful. And probably the biggest thing is to enjoy seeing turtles out in the wild and come to World Turtle Day. Celebrate World Turtle Day however you can.
Well, a lot. Okay. Well, Bill and Mariah, thank you so much for joining us from John Ball Zoo.